That was great. It was good to just be out there and run around with the guys. Got some good work in, a bunch of stuff to clean up, but it was nice to be out here playing football again and doing it with with a bunch of guys. So it was fun.
What do you kind of notice out there for the first time with the guys that you've been working out with kind of in the offseason?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a bunch of talented players, both on the offensive side of the ball, but also on defense. They made some plays out there today, made it tough on us in some situations. So it's going to be a great battle all camp, just challenging ourselves to be as good as we can against a defense that was, obviously as good as it was last year, and is going to be, a really good defense again this year. So it's, both from a personnel point and from a scheme point, it's a really big challenge for us on offense, and just something that's fun to try and get better each day and work against them.
Something that Sean has said in the past is just how hard it is to have 99 on the other side. I know it was only that last drill, you guys weren't really live, but what's it going to be like for you to have 99 in some of those drills and know he's coming?
Yeah, I mean, I've played against him a few times, so I know what it's all about. He's a special player. He's been playing at such a high level for such a long time. The consistency is incredible, and obviously, he's not a guy that just flips it on Sundays. He shows up in practice, and he had a great one today, and if anything, it's just going to help us on offense kind of just, sharpen the point of our arrow and just make sure that we're ready to go when it's time to go.
How new does this feel? I mean, obviously you had the whole off season, but as long as you've been in the league and then now you're here instead of where you've been.
Yeah, it's brand new. Parts of the day, parts of me feel like a rookie. I'm walking around trying to learn everybody's name and who does what and all that kind of stuff. So trying to perform at a high level in that atmosphere is a challenge, but I'm loving it. I'm welcoming it. I got great teammates that help me along the way. The best part for me is when I know I step into that hull, I call that play, I got 10 other guys that are going to do their job. So as long as I can do my job, we're going to be where we want to be, and that's a lucky feeling for me as a quarterback, just knowing that I've got guys with, great accountability, great experience, in the huddle with me.
Can you talk about the atmosphere, the kids that were yelling your name out there and getting recognized?
Yeah, it was fun. It was awesome. We kind of missed all this last year. The first 11 years of my career, some version of this is what it felt like, and it was a lot of fun. It kind of helped us get through practice, to be honest with you. The first day is easy for us because we love coming out here and doing it, but as camp goes on, we get these fans out here cheering us on. That really helps us out, and it was fun to, both sides of the ball make some big plays today and have them cheer. It, kind of brings you back.
Any thoughts on DeSean Jackson and sort of maintaining that speed over such a long period of time?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty remarkable, what he's been able to do in this league, and is still able to do it at a high level. He showed it today, had a big long one for a touchdown today too. So he's an impressive guy. Just fun to be able to, break the huddle with a guy like that that's done it at such a high level for a long time.
Yesterday at the Olympics, we were reminded once again the impact that expectations and the pressure can have on an athlete's mind. How are you dealing with bigger expectations here in Los Angeles? Yeah,
I mean, like I said earlier, everything's new. Everything's new to me. There's a lot of things that are, unknown for me and a little bit, I don't want to say uncomfortable, but just new. And, just got to take them with stride. I think the biggest thing for me is just don't look too far ahead, don't look too far behind. Just try to stay in the moment. Know that it's not going to be perfect. There's going to be bad days for me out here. There's going to be bad plays for me out here. I just got to make sure that whether the last play was a good one or a bad one, don't worry about it. Just move on to the next play and really the next situation, because all these situations are new for me and different. And I'm just trying to embrace them, take them one day at a time, one situation at a time, and go play.
On that long touchdown to DeSean, did that work because of something that you did on the fake or that he did in the route?
I think it was good play design. It helps to have a guy that can still run like that. It's a play that I'm familiar with. I've run in the past. But DeSean just did a nice job of sneaking behind the second level of the defense, and I was able to put it out there for him.
What do you see in Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods? What do you like as targets?
Yeah, I mean, they're both have had such great success in this league. They're different players. That's the cool thing about our offense. I feel like all of our guys that are running with the football or running routes and catching the ball are all kind of different, and it's fun. It's fun to be able to try to set those guys up for success with play calls, and I think Sean does a great job of that. I've had an opportunity to work with both of them in the offseason, and they're both really special players, and I'm just trying to soak up as much information as I can from them, and I hope that they're, feeling that I'm giving it back to them, just trying to talk through situations and be as good as we can be.
What do you
trying to achieve in these early days of camp?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to be as comfortable as I can, try to get comfortable, and that just comes with experience and reps. I can sit in the classroom with Sean and all the other quarterbacks and all those guys and just, talk about it ad nauseum, but at the same time, we got to go out here and play. And it's an imperfect game. It's not always going to be perfect, but I'm just going to do everything I can to try and make us successful, put us in the right play, and go execute. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just trying to soak it all in and, try to get as comfortable as I possibly can as quickly as I can.
Two more.
Sorry. Oh, hey, I know we talked in the spring a little bit about those heavy mental stress periods where you guys are going fast, but you're not necessarily throwing the ball. Is doing it at the end of a practice like this even upping that mental stress a little bit more?
Yeah, it's good for me. It's good for everybody, right? Like, I think, it's really good for some of those guys that run down the field, those DBs, those receivers, those tight ends, the running backs that are putting a bunch of yards on them, and they're tired at the end of the day, and then it's like, okay, now we got to lock in and focus mentally. Ball's not going to go in the air. Guys aren't going to, do a bunch of pass rush moves, but we got to be in the right spot with the right technique and fundamentals. And Sean's got a great feel for when that is appropriate. And, we appreciate that as players for our legs, but we also understand we've got to make those things worthwhile, and that's what we try to do.